Seeing if this is working. There we go. Nice. Honor Duty D-Day with Developer Reggie Strange. Live now. We've got comments. Great tantrum. What's happening? What's up, everybody? And welcome back to Gamertag VR. Hello, Captain Chrissy. How's it going? You all good? Deku full cowling. How's it going? Yeah, man, welcome to Gamertag VR. The channel's all about virtual reality gaming and live chat discussions. In every video description, you can find links to Gamertag VR on social media. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to stay up to date with everything else Gamertag VR, please click the notification bell. So, today, for probably the third time in my career, I am now talking to Reggie Strange. He's playing Honor and Duty D-Day right now with me. If any of you got any questions for him while we're playing, or you want to jump in, just do it. All you got to do is look for Labassa. If you've got this game today, it's come out. It's £7. I think it's £7 or £7.99 in the UK for this game. It's got 32-player online. It's absolutely fantastic. Supports the Move controllers, the DualShock, the aim controller, and pretty much all of them at the same time. You won't see me doing that personally, but it does do it if you want it. So yeah, how you doing, Reggie? You alright? Excellent stuff, man. I think we're on opposite teams. Let's have a look. We are on opposite teams. Hello, Super Dexter. How's it going? Right, I might have to kill you, Reggie. Don't take this personally. But yeah, so how does it feel, man, releasing this game today? Reg, I'm going to have to stop you there, man. I'm going to have to stop you there. They can't hear you for some reason. So you're going to have to go into your party. You need to go into your party settings. So if you go up to party, go down to party settings on the PlayStation menu, and you should have allow your voice to be shared. And what I'm going to do is get the stream up myself, and then I know if I can hear it or not as well. Get the stream up myself, and then I know if I can hear it or not as well. Hold on. Is that all changed? Hold on. Is that all changed? Hold on. I'm waiting. All I can do is hear myself. Yeah, I'm not hearing you. No, it's weird. Yeah, I'm not hearing you. No, it's weird. Yeah, I'm not hearing you. Yeah, so you've got chat, or you've got allow your voice chat to be shared. It should be always allow. Yeah, so you've got chat, or you've got. The other thing to check is if you go into settings and go into, I think it's network. Not network. If you go into settings and then go to sharing and broadcasts, and then you've got audio sharing settings, you need to tick all three of them boxes. Yeah, right. That might be where we're going wrong then. So hopefully that'll be fixed now. I'm just going to listen to the stream, see if it's happening. Yeah, right. That might be where we're going wrong then. So hopefully that'll be fixed now. I'm just going to listen to the stream, see if it's happening. Yeah, right, that might be where we're going wrong then, so hopefully that'll be fixed now. I'm just going to listen to the stream, see if it's happening. Yeah, right, that might be where we're going wrong then, so hopefully that'll be fixed now. I'm just going to listen to the stream. No, it's not happening.
Oh, I just shot somebody carrying 2 gold bars.
You got Billy Go, Newport, VR Grid, Jim If. How's it going, guys? Well, I got Reggie in a party chat, so it should be fine.
You want me to rejoin the party since we changed the settings? Maybe you have to.
You're in. I got you. Reggie,
okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man. How you doing?
All right, doing good.
Excellent stuff, man. So, literally, tell me, how does it feel actually getting to the release date now?
You know, it's funny. We've done so many open betas, and it just kind of feels like another phase of the open beta. You know, I think we've gotten so close that. But yeah, it is a relief to finally have it out there. You know.
Yeah.
That was not very nice, by the way. You just shot me.
I did. I saw you. Excellent stuff. So we're doing Capture the Flag. So if you could tell us a bit on so DJ said congratulations. Everyone's
thank you.
Got you back on this one, dude. So let's talk about game modes and talk about maps. What are we looking at? I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, this is what we call the No Man's Land map, and it was supposed to be kind of like the results of a big battle where everything's just kind of destroyed. The forest has been cleared, and it's just a big desolate battlefield. So that's what we're looking at on this one.
Nice.
And
hello, Sonny.
And the one that nobody's seen yet is the tank factory, and it's all ready. We just need to get the spawn point set up and just kind of just set up all the little miscellaneous details. But the map's ready to go, so we'll have that one out. I figured we'd wait a little bit, let everybody get used to these, and then bring that one in as something new.
No worries. Oh man, just to let you know, if you want, you could get the stream up on your phone and you could look at the comments because they're all saying like, well done, congratulations, and maybe in between matches, if you wanted, you could check to see what they're writing. But
okay, so
everyone's really pleased, man.
Good. Yeah, it looked like we had quite a few people playing just a little while ago.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, it does 32 players online. That must be why we had so many betas. It must be incredibly hard to achieve, especially in virtual reality, because of the graphical power needed to do virtual reality anyway.
Yeah. We originally went with the low poly style, thinking that would help us. It would make it a little easier to do the rendering. But the models we bought, this whole art package, is really not low poly. I mean, it's a low poly look, but there's still a lot of polygons in it. The only thing that we really do benefit from is the textures are not very big, and and it shares a lot of textures, so we don't have to render as many textures.
Right.
But yeah, just mentioning today, one of the complaints that people have had is players not facing the direction they were shooting. And,
all right. What? No way.
You had me down to 4 health.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, go on. Sorry, you were saying.
Before you rudely interrupted me, shooting me in the back.
It's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, somebody was saying that they really didn't like how sometimes people would shoot them. They would get shot by somebody looking the wrong way, and I said, well, that had to do with. What's that, you?
Cold blood.
But, that had to do with VR players looking one way and shooting and pointing the rifle the other way.
Oh, really?
And so I put some coding in to basically change the direction of the player to point wherever their gun was. So even if they were looking one way, it would rotate them to point where their weapon's facing. And I said, even though we've got that in place, that's still not a guarantee because you've got network lag, and if you've ever been shot and you're like, dude, I was behind a wall, how could I have gotten shot? What that is basically everybody's game is not completely in sync, and so the challenge with network programming is getting all the games to be as in sync as you can.
Right.
And so even though we're now trying to face the direction of the gun, there's going to be that network lag where if they fire just as they quickly turn their gun, the message that the gun is now changed might get there after the fire message is received. So you're not going to eliminate it perfectly.
Yeah.
So getting back to your question, I mean, there are a lot of challenges. And, in addition to just the normal challenges of 32 players and all that, now you got the additional challenge of trying to get VR weapons to be synced up with, the direction the player's shooting and all that. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of challenges. I think that was a very long-winded answer to your question. But.
No, man. Listen. 60% of that meant something to me. But there's people watching who will love that sort of business, and I love hearing. To be fair, I just like hearing the amount of. I'm surprised. How can I put it? There's so much effort that goes into something that. I mean, at the end of the day, this game is £7, and I'm like, that's crazy, dude. Like £7 for this game, and all the time we've been supporting it, doing the betas, hearing how you've had to basically, You know, you put out a beta and then something else changes. You put out a beta, something else changes. You know, like when we was talking the other day, and you were saying like, I've just put out new code. Can you quickly jump in? And I was thinking, this guy like, it's so much testing and so much like stuff to do to bring this here. It's amazing, and it's a real. I think you know, like being part of the community and the community being part of the game the way it has been is incredible. You know, like. It's been a journey, dude. It's been a real good journey, and I'm really pleased we're here.
Yeah, I think I used those exact words the other day. I said, you know, it's been like a 10-month journey, and, you know, it is really nice to finally see it come to a completion.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, and so the single player, let's talk about that, because you've always mentioned a single player. Is that coming later? Is that...
Yeah, we'll actually be starting on that pretty soon.
Right.
And it was in addition to, we've got several. Sorry, it's hard for me to concentrate on trying to shoot somebody and talk at the same time. I'm not one of these people that can multitask very well.
Dude, you want to try and do streaming and reading comments, and it can be completely crazy sometimes. Oh no, there's so many people.
But yeah, a lot of, you know, in talking about how the community's really been involved. You know, so many aspects of the game have been influenced by just, you know, individuals just making a suggestion about this or that.
Yeah.
And
did you do an AMA on Reddit as well?
Yeah, we did. We need to go back out on Reddit and do some more publicity there. But yeah, at one point we did an AMA, and you know, just to kind of give you an example, recently, or at some point, somebody had said something about, you know, the game wasn't on Twitch, and it would really help, you know, Twitch streamers if we had an official game on there. And so, you know, it's just one individual said that. So now we've got the game on Twitch, and it's an official game on Twitch.
Yeah, nice, cool, man. Funny enough, I was talking to someone tonight, and they were mentioning maybe doing multi streams. I've never done that before, so I might actually attempt it later this week. Try and do like a Twitch, YouTube, Facebook stream of some sort. I don't know how it's going to work, but. It exists, so I'll definitely have a feel and see what happens. So yeah, just to answer some questions in the chat. This game feels superb. Technically, we've been playing it quite a while in some aspects of it, and it feels fantastic. You know, as I said before,
that's great to hear.
I just think the one thing, and I think we spoke about it on the GTVR developer report, was there's no real blueprint of what you get for your money these days on VR. It's still, you know, you can spend £15-20 on an experience that isn't very good and doesn't last very long, and yet you can come across something like this, which has got. So how many maps are we talking? How many game modes? How many weapons off the top of your head? What, you know, what's out there?
All right, we got 4 main game modes right now. And four main maps.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, we've got the Battle Royale. So technically 5 maps, but for traditional team play, you've got 4 maps. We've got the Tank Factory map coming at some point, and so you'll really have 5 maps. We've got two game modes. Well, technically 3. You got Battle Royale, Team Deathmatch, and Control Points. We're going to try to get out free-for-all here in the next week or so that'll be an early patch.
Oh man, I love free-for-all.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, so we'll get that out, and we've got a couple of other game modes we want to do. I've actually had an idea for another one the other day. I was thinking about a gold rush mode, where everybody starts off with 1 gold bar, and when you kill somebody, they drop their gold bar, and then you can pick it up. And so,
hot potato, like it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you try to accumulate, you know, every time somebody, you know, drops it, you get their gold, and so it starts to accumulate until somebody, you know, basically has all the gold, and then that's when it ends.
Nice, I like it.
That's an idea for so it's kind of like free-for-all, but yeah, kind of like hot potato in a way.
Nice, man. So it's 32 players, isn't it, I believe?
Yeah, 32.
Is there a hardcore mode?
When you say hardcore mode, it's been a while since I played one.
I wouldn't say, man, it doesn't need a hardcore mode, which is basically lower health, like one-shot kill and stuff like that. It's not.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
No, we haven't got that. I don't think.
No hardcore mode. I mean, we could do anything the community wants, but I don't know how much.
No, that's cool, man. And what else was I going to say? Favourite weapons, Reggie? What's your favourite weapons? For someone who's like new to the game, like myself, still in a way, I'm still trying to figure out the weapons. 1 minute I'm playing with a gun, I'm thinking this is it, and then I pick up. What have I got at the moment? I think what have I got? I've got the
kind of depends. For a sniper, the M1 Garand is pretty much a one-shot body kill. That's the most powerful weapon. It's the most expensive one.
Yeah.
So if you don't die a lot, that's a good one to get.
Yeah.
For the snipers. Now, for the machine guns, I think the M1819 is the best kind of low end.
Okay.
Then the STG-44 is a top notch. That's my favorite. I just actually took somebody out of a tank with that.
Nice. So when it comes to vehicles as well, so we're looking at tanks here right now. I do remember in our chat, because you are going to be porting a game from PCVR to PSVR as well, the subject of planes come up.
Yeah, we did just hear back from Thrustmaster. They're supposedly, well, in January they had said they were going to send us dev kits, and then we didn't hear anything. Finally today, or actually yesterday, we got an email again from them saying they were going to send them out asking for our address.
Yeah.
So if they send us the dev kits, we'll have HOTA support for the planes. I'd say those will probably come sometime in the next month or so.
Nice. How big are these maps? I mean, is it the same grid for all of them, and you've just, or are they all different sizes? Because these maps are absolutely huge.
I think they're all fairly comparable. Let's see, the beach map is more rectangular, whereas this one and the city map are a little more square. The tank factory is probably going to be the smallest map because it's pretty much an all-indoor map.
Yeah.
But it's still a pretty good sized level.
Nice. If anyone wants to join, all you've got to do is when you load up this game, and I do suggest you buy it today, is look for La Bassa. That's the server. Right, here we go. I've got the LMG. I'm running an LMG at the moment. Let's get in a Jeep, dude. I'm going to get in a Jeep. Right, let's go. Who's in the Jeep? Who's in? I've got someone in the back. There. Oh, dude, this is quality. I love it.
Vehicles are really important for the control points modes to allow you to get to the points really quick.
Yeah, well, they should do, apart from when you bounce around so much in these Jeeps that I'm crashing. I'm just making a mess of this. I'm an absolute mess. Go on, my son. Oh, can you run? Oh. Whoa, look at that. That was savage. That
was intense to see that your Jeep flying at me that quick. That was one of those oh crap moments.
Dude. But yeah, touching back on the thing, like, the fact that the community has helped shape this game makes it, I think, very special. I really do. And you also mentioned it will become, you're going to try and port this over to PCVR, is that right?
Yeah, to the we've already got Oculus dev kits, and
he's in battle. He's in battle. It's fine.
Yeah, you can always tell I'm fighting because I stopped talking. We've actually had Oculus dev kits for a while, and we just didn't have the time to really do much with it. And so now that we're working with the devs over with Navy Aces, I always forget the name of this. What is it? Navy Aces or Navy Combat? Flying Aces, Navy Combat.
Flying Aces, that's the one. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah.
You know, and they've released on Oculus and they're releasing on the Vive, so they've got all that experience. So it should be a lot quicker experience since we've got somebody that already knows how to do it.
Yeah, excellent stuff. And will it be cross-platform? Do you know?
Yeah, actually, Sony has approved us about a week ago to do cross-platform play with PC.
Oh, fantastic! That's great, man. I love. Do you know what? It's like I've just started covering PC VR on the channel, and I personally I've got no boundary with it. I think VR's VR. Do you know, I want to support it all.
Yeah.
But the more cross-platform we get, I think it's just fantastic. So yeah, I'm on the AIM, dude. Reggie, what are you playing with today?
I'm playing with the AIM.
Nice, dude. And that is your preferred option, is it? Or, I mean, have you got a move ready to stab someone, or?
No, I don't have that. I need to get a holster. And, I've seen some guys are talking about they're using holsters now.
Yeah, dude.
And I was listening to somebody today, and they were saying they hit their TV with their move because they were trying to stab somebody.
Man, I have not. Well, basically, I used to stream from my living room till my wife basically had enough, and I had 3 pictures on the wall, and they were all taken down permanently. So, yeah. So we got someone in the chat saying they prefer using the moves, which is great.
Ask them how they like the move setup now.
Well, they can hear you, so yeah, they can all hear you. So yeah, let's see what they say.
Yeah, I'm curious how because we went through several iterations on our move schemes, and pretty much every beta period there was, we heard complaints about the moves, and so this was the first time that I didn't get that. So I'm hoping that means that people like them.
Yeah, I did try it when we first got the game. I did try, and I had like the DualShock linked up. I think it is it one move, the DualShock and the aim at the same time, or is it both moves and the DualShock and the aim? What can you sync up?
The PlayStation will only track 2 devices, so although you can have a move and an aim and 2 moves,
yeah,
you'll only be able to use them with 2 weapons, basically.
Yeah, but you can use your DualShock, for example, to drive because it doesn't need to be tracked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And I need to pick up my DualShock because I was using the tanks on the last round, and I noticed the machine gun was really hard to control, but it wasn't that way with the DualShock in testing. So.
Whoa. Right. Cool. I'm hoping to run someone over. Whoa, my... Oh no, that's like the A-Team all over again. Dun, dun. Oh, and I blew up. Right, let me just check this chat then. Thank you everyone for coming through. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your kind words to Reggie as well. That's awesome. So name... Kusajin, I try to avoid actually saying his name sometimes because it's quite hard to pronounce. He says he has a name but frankly enjoyed the moves best, and he said it works great. Full locomotion with graduation of speed. Great to aim to and great to throw grenades. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, you definitely have that, wouldn't you?
Okay.
If you was on the move controllers. Excellent stuff. Hold on, what have we got here? PSVR Gaming. So how much has changed or improved in the game from beta, which probably will take you about, I imagine, half an hour to answer in total, but what would be the main things that you would say have been the changes, that maybe you didn't think were going to happen, or,
You mean changes like in the last beta period, or?
So let's go from concept, really, because obviously you've said that this has been grown within the community as well. So what were the things that you didn't expect to be doing in this game which you are now? Is it player size? Is it multiple maps? Is it vehicles? Is it
I feel like we've kind of done everything that we really wanted to do.
Yeah.
We've got the vehicles in. Still need to do some performance tweaks on those. We've got the game modes we wanted to do.
Yeah. I love the fact you're doing free-for-all.
Yeah, it's actually more of a thing of the stuff we didn't get in that we wanted to do. Like, there were some more game modes we wanted to get in that aren't quite in yet.
If you don't mind me saying, I've always found this to sound quite an overly ambitious game. When we spoke about it a very long time ago, must have been back in April, the first time, it sounded incredible. It sounded... Not you don't ever want to say unachievable, but how many people are Strange Games?
Well, right now it's me primarily, and then I've got Cameron and Ethan, and I've actually got one of the guys from was it the PSVR chat show? But he's an artist, and he's now helping me with some stuff. He's actually done some of the UI work. So I've got really three regular contractors help me out. So we're almost at like what I would consider a 2-person studio.
Yeah. Nice, dude.
But,
nice.
I'm the only one that does it full time.
Yeah, man. It just, to go from that idea. It sounds like the game that everyone wanted, and to be in virtual reality. It's amazing, dude. It is. It really is. To be playing it today, and especially talking to you as well, is incredible. So yeah, thanks for that, man. Yeah.
It's been as we did the open betas. It was just always a lot of fun to play, and I just really felt like it was, had the chance to be something special, and so.
Nice. So we've got some people saying they've just bought the game. They're saying me to tell you they've bought the game. So yeah, they're all
awesome. Well, thanks. We certainly appreciate that. We really do. Yeah, we've actually Cameron has started work on the remaster for Arcade Edition.
Okay, so what's that going to entail?
Basically first of all, taking the coding from D-Day and going back and completely, basically swapping out the code, taking the art from Arcade Edition, basically bringing it into this game, and so that'll get us some better performance, which will allow us to do some better visuals. So we're going to have, the buildings in Arcade Edition you couldn't go in them. So he's doing some buildings that you'll actually be able to go in. The first one he sent looked really good.
Yeah.
And it was 2 floors, and
so
and visually the weapons are going to get some enhancements to them, so they'll look better. Nice,
dude. Nice. So this level in particular, I've got to say, is my favourite. This is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. It just looks legit. I'm absolutely loving this. I've just got to read some more comments because the guys are really trying to get through to you. You're right, Scottish is going. So. Kev said, tell Reggie I bought the game, can't wait to play it tonight. McConnell said he's been playing all night. Super Dexter Murphy said, thank you 100 times.
That is so great to hear.
Yeah, man. Atomic Wasteland, love the tanks. They're a lot of fun blasting people point blank. And yeah, this map is new. So, and personally, like the way it looks and stuff, I absolutely love it. Dave Stations popped in and said he loves this map as well. So yeah, nice, dude. Nice.
Good. Yeah, how's the performance? Are you noticing any frame rate drops?
I have, but it's not uncomfortable. Only a little bit, and it comes and goes, and it seems to be less the more than it is actually happening.
Yeah. Well, this is the most intensive map as far as rendering goes, so you'll see it more here than anywhere else.
You can tell, like, there's so much going on, geometry, and there's just loads. Yeah. Like, look at that bridge, and it's crazy. Oh, yeah, and it's multi-layered as well. Like, I'm going up some stairs now. You can go on the bridge as well. Crazy.
Yeah, you can actually go under the river. There's catacombs that go under the river.
Oh, dude. This sounds absolutely fantastic. And I keep picking bloody sniper rifles, which I'm pretty much not very good with. This map is very impressive, Reggie. Look at this.
Yeah, the funny thing is I have not been in all of the places on this map. I mean, there's so many buildings you can go in, and I don't think I've actually been in all the buildings yet.
I've got hit. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who is that, and why are they dying? He's got an armoured unibrow. His unibrow is protecting him. He's got a unibrow shield. It looks like Hitler's house is in the middle of this place.
Oh, somebody sniped me. Who was that?
But yeah, this map in particular for me is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it.
I love it. Scottish Gamer says, for an indie game, this is absolutely fantastic.
But what I hope will happen is I hope this one does pretty well, and I hope it stands out enough that we can kind of go to Sony and say, hey, look what we've done. Get us on track to be. Damn it! Somebody's up on the roof sniping me. How did they get up on the roof? That's just what is so fun about being game developers. You do this, and you go in and you look at what players figure out. How somebody figured out how to get up on the roof. But I'm hoping that if the game does fairly well and it's well received and all this, we can go and say, hey, we need to be on track to get dev kits as soon as they're available for the next generation of hardware.
Yes.
And what I'd like to do is to get working on, because the next game in the franchise is going to be a realistic setting, and I really feel like what we want to do is going to require the next generation hardware. So.
Yeah, funny enough, that actually sort of come up today. I was talking to someone about what's going to happen next, with games, and I think a lot of developers, because on PC, obviously, the sky's the limit, you can do, because the hardware's the sky the limit, it just keeps changing and evolving all the time. So when it comes to something like this, I guess some games won't be ported over as yet, or they're just going to start being in development. I haven't heard of anyone talking about the PS5 yet, and the PSVR 2 in particular. I've heard rumours of PS5, but I haven't heard anything about PSVR 2 as yet. What would you make of the Quest? Are you ever thinking about developing on the Quest? Have you had any interest in the Quest from anyone in your team? Yeah.
We're definitely interested in doing it, but right now I think their dev kits are so limited that only select developers are getting it. You know, people like, you know, like the Beat Saber devs and those sort of guys are going to be the ones that are going to be prioritized.
Yeah.
But we need to get, you know, really get our game out on the Quest first. I'm sorry, on the Rift first.
The Rift, yeah.
And once we have it out there, then, you know, then we're a viable candidate.
Nice. So let's go through some more questions then. Sorry, everyone has got a... I'll tell you what, our load-ins, you can just look at the map for a little while. Where are we going here? So someone's asked, did you consider doing a free-to-play game mode? So you come in, you have one map, maybe a certain amount of weapons, and then you pay to unlock extra stuff. Did that ever... Because obviously that seems to be the way a lot of games are going recently, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to be real careful with free-to-play, because that tends to... I think you got to be careful about devaluing, you know, games, because you've seen that happen on the mobile platform where, you know, it's hard to make any money on mobile because everybody just expects those games to be free.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, you really got to be careful about that. But what I'm thinking about doing, and actually I've had some ideas for a free-to-play model for a while. I kind of call it free to serve. And by that I mean, like, if you're a free player, you basically go on there and you basically sign up to play in somebody's army, a player who's bought the game.
Yeah.
And so...
Oh, like a faction, like you choose to stick with that faction and it sort of grows...
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Something along those lines where if you haven't bought the game, you know, you basically go... you know, and you join somebody's, you know, faction, and then they provide you with weapons and all that, and you're basically earning them cash and experience and all that they can use to buy stuff for use of, you know, like vehicles and stuff for their faction to use.
Yeah.
So that's something I've kind of had an idea about.
Once again, man,
But,
it sounds out the box. You know, it sounds you know, something new and something really cool. Right, these guys, there's so many of them on the bloody stairs. You alright, God Cannon? How's it going?
Me.
Oh, is it you? You're dead on. Is your body? Oh no.
Yeah. The funny thing was, oh crap.
I just got a question about gold. I don't remember this, but apparently there was some gold in the beta. Does it carry over at all? What carries over from the beta? Should I say as well?
Surprisingly, your rank does, which had to do with the leaderboards. I thought the beta and the full game used a different leaderboard, but apparently they were somehow linked inadvertently. So whatever rank you had in the beta will carry over, but that's about it.
Nice. So yeah, man. The rudder. Are you playing with the rudder as well, or are you just using the thumbsticks?
No, just the thumbsticks, right? But I need to get it out because I always have trouble turning really quick when I get into a gun battle.
Right. What, firing and turning? You mean at the same time, sort of thing, or? Yeah,
and I think for me it's got to do with the fact that with the aim controller, the sticks are in a line in front of you, and if I start shooting at somebody, I turn my weapon, and then I kind of lose the ability to coordinate thumbsticks, and so I literally kind of get frozen and until I'm done firing. So. Well,
you've done all right then, 'cause you just killed me. You know.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm back here stealing your gold, so. I got 3 of your gold bars, so. What? You stop me before I get back. Oh crap!
Speaking of which, nice. Look at me gold.
Now, if you pick those up, you'll basically return them to your crate, and you get some points or some actually a gold reward for that.
Nice. If anyone wants to join, just let me check. Actually, there's room. Wrong button. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we've got loads of room. Oh look, we've got Tasnik, the con artist. We've got yourself, Cole, Danish, Zanderfolk.
Yeah,
Pope Meister.
I think.
Nice. Yeah, all you got to do is search Labassa. I don't know if I can see it here. No, so just Lima Alpha Bravo Alpha Sierra Sierra Alpha. Just search that. You'll see it on the way in, and jump in.
Yeah, I'd still like to know how that person got up on top of the roof.
Glitching. Nice. Oh wow, yeah, I just found that bit, dude. Is there a flamethrower in the game?
Not yet, but we do have one. We don't have the animations for it, so, but it is coming.
Nice. Do you know what, dude? I'm in that underground bit. This is brilliant. This is fantastic.
Oh, you discovered the catacombs?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna come up behind some people.
Thanks for letting me know.
No! Where are you?
Oh, dang it. I had 3 gold bars, but I didn't make it back in time.
Damn, good time to go through the chat quickly. Here we go. What we got here? Arcade Edition was really special, being the first 5v5 multiplayer shooter for us. Yeah, that's right, man. Are we going to need to be able to fly the planes in the future?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are we going to... Yeah, okay. I'm well up for planes. That'd be superb. God, this on Quest would be mental. Yeah, it would. You could just play it anywhere. I'm sure I saw the comments. Someone saying I prefer this to Firewall. I was like, that's like
yeah.
crazy.
I've heard some people say that, but they're 2 different game styles. Firewall is slow and tactical, and this is just run and gun. So, but yeah, it's always an honor to have somebody compare it favorably to Firewall. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I certainly don't make any. I mean, I certainly know, how we really compare to Firewall. They're a much more polished game and larger studio. But
the thing is, right, it's like I think when I play a game, I find it hard to do comparisons. A lot of people love a comparison. They love to say, it's what I usually take games for what they are, and I don't always think of something else to compare it to automatically. I just appreciate the game for what it is. And that's it. I don't really think, oh, it's better than this, it's better than this. I'm like, oh, I like that game, and I like that game. But, yeah, doing this channel has sort of forced me to start looking at games a bit differently. I've got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want that comparison. They want that top 10 and stuff like that. It's really tough.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Firewall. I played it when I first started playing. I really liked it. But the thing I don't like about it is the amount of time you spend not playing. When you... we don't have the ability to respawn.
It's the number one gripe. People want rounds. They want because, like today, for example, I covered their update today, and it was great. When I was on my own, it was fine. As soon as I got one more player with me, it was a nightmare. We couldn't get any games, and then when we did get a game, basically you're thrown out again. And like when you're talking about rounds, you do one. When you finally do get a game, you think, yes. Here we go, you do one round and you're back to the menu again, risking the chance of someone leaving and you're getting less game time.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where, as far as I'm concerned, apart from extra levels, which is what everyone wanted over weapons, I believe, is it's the big thing, like try and give people more game time. Streaming it is good sometimes. If you've got plenty of people to talk to, it's okay. But other times it can be a bit awkward because you just... looking at names and no one's talking and it's like, all right. But once again, to be in VR, Firewall is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
And they did a real good job with it. I know there were some concerns about, was a producer had been involved in the game that had some really bad criticism, and so they were like...
Adam Orth.
Yeah. But yeah, it seemed like they did a real good job on it. I mean, and that's just the nature of the type of game Firewall is, which is when you die, you're out, and you got to sit there and wait.
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of what they did though when you do die, because you take a spectator cam, and basically you can help your team. That is fantastic. But yeah, I do think the killer thing, the big thing for me would be rounds. I'd love best of 3. That'd be awesome. To be honest, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. But this. If it were me, if I were making Firewall, I would have made it to where you respawn. It was more of a team deathmatch. It was not a... I would have made it less tactical. But that's just because I'm not a...
Tactical shit. Yeah. Yes, I get it, yeah. What else was I going to say?
So
today, thinking about your tweets, the actual categories of player now have abilities, don't they? Like your medic can actually now heal people and stuff. Is that right?
Right. Yeah, we've still got a little more work we want to do to those to make them a little more refined. But yeah, players can request a medic, and you can earn medals now. I don't know if you've gotten a medal yet.
Killing the developer was a medal I was trying to get, but it hasn't come up.
Yeah, I think you've earned a few of those. But the engineer can now steal enemy vehicles, basically convert them to your team's vehicle. And the engineer can repair vehicles. And I want to set it up to where the engineer can reset one. So like if you get somebody that drives one off into a ditch, an engineer will come back and basically be able to respawn it. So that'll be at some point.
Yeah. Nice. I'm loving it, man. We've got trenches. This is another map I think I've only been on once before. This is awesome.
Yeah, a lot of bunkers. I just got killed by some guys in the bunkers.
So I take it you loved toy soldiers when you was younger, you know, you was a bit like...
Yeah, we used to play with those a lot.
Out in the woods with your friends pretending to shoot each other and stuff.
Yep, we go out there and build stick forts and...
I'm loving it, dude. And those people you used to like hang around with and play with, do you still do that? Like, have you shown them this game? Have you said to them like, "This is what I've made"?
I thought you were going to ask if we still went out in the woods and played with...
It nearly came out of my mouth, and I thought, why am I saying that? That's not what I meant to ask.
I'm sorry, I got laughing. I've got sidetracked. What was the question again?
Basically, the people that you, I imagine... I mean, not everyone used to do it as kids, didn't they? They used to, like, run around, pretend to shoot each other and stuff. We used to do it with swords and shields and things like that, man. Like, if any of your childhood friends played this game, or are they playing this game?
You know, I'm not really in touch with most of my childhood friends, more college-age friends, you know.
Yeah.
But we moved around a lot. I mean, I know some people, like, you know, graduated high school with people they knew their entire life, but we moved around a lot, so... not really in contact much with people that we were in the woods with.
I've got the gold.
Oh, there, finally got me a medal. Yeah, one of the, we've actually got a new end of round screen coming. We didn't get a chance to get it in, but I'll probably patch it in the next few days. It'll show your medals and your gold and be a little more rewarding in the round screen.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, I know for a fact, and when I started covering PlayStation VR, it was a case of a lot of games were just dropped, and you never got any updates or any feedback again. It was like you bought the game, and that was it, you know, and I know from talking to yourself and the way this game has come together that you do listen to people, and this game will continually grow eventually, you know. It's going to get to a point, obviously, where you're going to be moving on to another project, but I think you'll only move on when you're happy with what is going on and the community are, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like what we're doing with Arcade Edition. I mean, it's 2.5 years into that game, and it's getting a complete remaster for free, so yeah, we definitely intend to support our games for a long time. Right,
let's have a look what we got here. I need to read some of this stuff. I do apologise. I was getting a bit obsessed with the game here. Why do I have... No. Oh, dude. Is the game PSVR only, or is it cross-platform possible? So I'm kind of honest, yeah, cross-platform is going to be coming when the game comes to the Oculus Rift.
Yep.
PSVR gaming, I'm a World War II nerds. This is awesome. A lot of people saying this is basically COD in VR. Another massive, another brilliant comparison. Miami, how you going, man? The Adam Orr thing was about Xbox One always online. He was not supposed. He was not opposed to it, and he got wrecked for basically bullying. Oh right, okay, no worries. How are the Germans? Says Thanos. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure how to answer that question. They're like a beer. I know that.
Yeah, speaking of the Germans, there's a guy who from Germany who streams, and he's got a big German following. And occasionally I'll watch his videos. It's so funny. I usually watch a lot of streamers while I'm working. You know, just kind of it's kind of like background noise, and I listen to what they're saying. It kind of helps keep keep me plugged into the to the what's going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's kind of funny. I was listening to them, and I hear a bunch of German. I have no idea what they're saying, but you can kind of tell they're having fun. They're laughing and all this, and I'll hear something Reggie this. I hear my name being spoken in the middle of this German, which was just kind of funny.
Crazy. Yeah, man. I know what you're saying. I had a guy actually make a video pretending to be me. That was a bit weird. To see yourself on telly or hear people talking about your name must be pretty cool.
Yeah.
In reference to this, that must be awesome. What are we looking at now? Go on, sorry.
But yeah, the community's just been. We've just had so much positive support. It's been great. I think I was just mentioning today. About how positive the VR, the PlayStation VR community's been, and how supportive they've been of what we wanted to do. And
I think, and maybe they were a bit like me. They've always been gamers, but as I've said before in like the developer show, things get a bit watered down, and you get a bit not as excited. And all of a sudden, virtual reality comes on, and you're like, man, I'm a gamer again. I love it. I'm back. And I'm really excited for gaming again. That's what it done for me personally. It really made me feel like. Whenever I first saw Sonic the Hedgehog, for example, when I first saw them games back in the day, playing GoldenEye and stuff, it makes me feel that way, and I love it.
Yeah, VR adds so much, and that was one of the reasons why we jumped on it early. Is we just really felt like this was going to be was going to be more than just a novelty.
Right, okay, let's have a look. Mrs. Gamertag is calling herself a VR widow. What else have we got here? Yeah, I'm well. God, how you doing, man? Never played the arcade edition. Check it out, dude. It's good fun.
Yeah, with arcade edition being 5-on-5, I was thinking, well, we could, change that to be more like D-Day, but I'm thinking we're probably going to keep it like a 5v5, maybe 6v6, and kind of keep it more of and maybe go with a little more tactical aspect to it.
Nice. Chrissy says this is the best game ever, he thinks.
Thanks.
The graphics is just right. It reminds me of Rec Room. Hello, LSB. Oh, boy, Brown. Yeah, jump in, guys. Just look for Labassa, Lima Alpha Bravo Alpha Sierra Sierra Alpha, and you can join. There are kill streaks. There isn't kill streaks, is there? There is a kill streak, but it's not like Call of Duty where something changes apart from you basically get to celebrate and that you're on one. It celebrates it.
Yeah, we need to give. That's one of the things I want to do is give some kill streak rewards. Now that we've got a mini map in the game, maybe we'll do something to highlight your enemies for your first kill streak. Do some things like that. So yeah, we'll eventually get some rewards in there for kill streaks.
Nice. Jay, look, have you? Yeah, I don't know if are you on the opposite team, man? They are literally all huddled up around a house. Where are they? Where are you? Oh yeah, you're on the opposite team, man. They are crazy. So let's carry on quickly. How are the mortars going to work? Do you have
Danish stabbed me?
Do you have to set the weapon up to use it? Is there mortars in this game?
Not yet, but yeah, the weapons that are coming. Well, we've got actually 5 that are pretty much in the game, but just not selectable yet.
Right.
We've got the Bren, the Lewis, the M3 grease gun, the Sten, and the M1 carbine. Those will all be coming probably within a few days. Outside of that, the next big round will be landmines, which will probably let engineers set.
Oh.
The flamethrower and mortars. Now with mortars, yeah, it'll be something you'll go up and you'll set down. And I'm kind of thinking it'd be neat to have in VR, like have it be a 2-person thing where if you've got somebody playing in VR, they can literally take with their moves and drop the shells in the tube.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be excellent. Or I guess if you do it on your own, it just takes double the time, so it'll emphasise that need to have a second player assist you.
Yeah, I guess it probably really doesn't need to be a second player. Just kind of thinking out.
Tasnick is down.
Thinking out loud.
No, I love it, man. That's great. To hit. Look at, they're all huddled. What the hell is going on? Oh, dude. But yeah, yeah, cool. Go on.
I was gonna say, how you like Brian's voice in there? Do you hear him?
I don't, because we're in the party chat. I can't actually hear him, but I heard him on the way in. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got him in there. He's He gives you some indicators if you're in a tank and you're getting shot or your tank takes damage. But in this mode, he'll tell you when your control point's getting captured.
Nice. Yeah, I can't hear what he's saying at the moment, but
yeah, we've added some more VOs from him, and I told him I sent him a message the other day. I said, you know, I'm putting more of your voices in here. I said, you're kind of becoming like the Honor and Duty Claptrap. What the character's name is.
Yeah, he's Claptrap, yeah. Everyone hates listening to Claptrap. Yeah. That is quite...
yeah, he's becoming the Honor and Duty Claptrap. So.
Oh, dude. Matt Owens, yeah, you should be able to... Let me just check again. So how many people we got? Yeah, you should be able to get in, dude. There should be enough space at the moment. Let's just have a look. Yeah, we're in a public match, Henry. Is this multiplayer only, or is there single player VR levels too? Do you want to take that one, Reggie?
Yeah, right now it is pretty much multiplayer only. You can play against bots. You can create a private match and play against bots, but you do still have to have PlayStation Plus. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we've got the single player component coming later on.
Right, and we'll be starting work on that pretty soon. So we've actually got a lot on the plate. You know, we got the remaster of Arcade Edition, we've got planes and continual updates to this, and then the big thing will be the single player expansion as well as the Oculus port.
Yeah, man, you don't want to have a break. Don't rest up, man. You might slow down.
Well, then, you know, I really want to get a lot of this wrapped up and then get started on the Star Wars Tron game. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yes, so when you was on the developer report, you basically said Star Wars and Tron as the themes for your next game, and
yeah,
you were surprised that everyone was excited. I was like, come on, man! Like, you just said two of the greatest like franchise things ever. Like most people grew up with in the '80s. Are like, it was their dreams. You know what I mean? I remember spending. Star Wars alone was amazing, but I just remember like Tron was a real impact on me. The light cycle section of that game was,
yeah,
it blew my mind as a kid. Absolutely blew my mind. And even though all the through, probably after 5, 6, 7 years after watching it, I was still drawing light cycles all the time. Well, I probably should have been doing some work, but you know, at school. Ah, dude, you done me.
Oh.
You done me. Let me check the chat again quickly. Congratulations, Scottish. Drew is downloading as he's watching. Nice. Hello, Tim. How's it going? My con artist. He's asking about night levels.
The Tank Factory actually has got the potential to be a night level. I'm not sure if we'll do that or not.
Right. Whoa!
Man, I wish we had a medic over here.
Yeah, I never pick the medic, dude. I'm always trying to just kill people.
Yeah, the medic can earns cash and gold now for healing people.
All right, let me do it. So what do you just run around with like a defibrillator or needles or?
No, right now you just basically get, if they request a medic, it'll put an indicator on your HUD to where they are.
How do they request a medic?
And you just, it pops up in the HUD. It's basically a right D-pad.
Right. Yeah, I don't think they're even getting time to request one. They're just dying. It's just so... Bring me back to life.
Yeah, so if somebody requests it, if you're a medic, all you got to do is stand next to them and you automatically heal them.
Nice. Oh, man. Dude. Let me go through the comments again quickly, because they were building up. Yes, it's weird. It says you have room, but nobody's in the game when I join. Oh, I don't know why that's happening, Matt. I do apologise. I'm not sure how that's happening.
That's strange.
Oh, McConnart, it says, Reggie, what is your favourite game?
Let's see. I always remember, you know, I used to play a lot of, you know, starting out playing Doom on the PC way back when.
Hell yeah.
But I think probably one of my favorite console games probably would have been Resistance: Fall of Man, the original. And I actually reached out to, is it Insomniac or whoever it is?
It was Insomniac, yeah, Resistance, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, actually I reached out to them about licensing the IP for a VR-only multiplayer version.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, they said Sony owns the IP, and I'd need to talk to them, so I figured after this game got out, I was going to ask my rep if there might be any interest in letting us basically do a multiplayer Resistance.
That is, I mean, Resistance has still got a big following. You know, people still talk about that game. So yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
They, if I remember right, they had 64-player matches, and I used to play that all the time.
Yeah?
Oh,
So the other game that I know about on PlayStation people want is, and they're surprised it hasn't happened yet, is a Killzone. A Killzone game in VR of some sort.
yeah.
Right, I'm going to be, if I don't improve, I've got nothing but crap weapons at the moment.
Go with the M1918. It's a really good weapon.
What?
Alright, I'm going to play as a medic.
Oh, dude.
See if I can get...
Oh, that's cool. I've got a couple of, Henry Lash said, Resistance will be awesome. You have to do it. You say, Reggie, I'll tell you what, man. You like, it's like you hear people's thoughts and just like go, yeah, I'm going to make a game about that. It's like, what? I think what this is it is, man. It's just, I think what you're looking at is when a gamer makes a game. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so good. And like, what a sort of world to live in though, like with VR, and I think it's fantastic at the moment. You know, I'm so pleased that this technology is here, and I'm here to witness it and share it. You know.
Yeah, I think VR is like really going to be one of those things that really makes a difference, and it's not just a gimmick.
Yes.
I mean, this game right here feels so much different in VR versus flat mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we played, I tried the arcade edition flat, and it was completely different, you know.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, it was a run-of-the-mill wave shooter, but in VR, I mean, it was just so much. Oh, such an improvement. Just really added to it. Here I'm playing as the medic. Nobody's requesting my services.
Very rarely do I get out of a firefight alive. Alright, hold on. Oh, got him! Yes! How do you revive? I didn't use the medic in the beta. So yeah, Reggie was saying, all you got to do is basically, if you are the medic, which is this character, you just stand near the person, and they don't have to ask to be revived, do they, for that to happen? It will just happen.
You can just go up next to somebody and you'll heal them.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, if they actually request you, then you get a notification and you can actually find who's requested it.
Nice. Can you swap teams at any time at all?
No.
Right.
But we'll be looking at allowing that at some point, because what we want to do is really give people a way to play with their friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we'll probably set something up where you can switch teams.
Dude, it's £7, man, and to be playing it the way it is, you got all the time. You're not going to get any complaints, that's for sure. I don't think. I mean,
yeah,
look
I've got
at
to
it.
start work on the party system so people can party up, and once we do that, then we'll allow the host to keep a party intact when the round ends. right now it basically switches the teams up.
Right.
So you...
I'm pretty sure we've never been on the same side, though.
yeah, see, I think we're on... Good grief, you've got like 31 players in here now.
Nice.
And I'm not sure why that other person couldn't get in, because since he said that, we've had people come in, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, dude. Do you know, I've had some really good times with the... So what was the gun you recommended, Reggie? I'm in assault class at the moment.
I would go with the M1918, and if you've got the cash, the STG is really good. It's got the range and the accuracy.
I haven't got the cash for that, you're right. So yeah, the LMG is the one I've been, I was using anyway. So for the STG, right, I'm going to keep that in my mind, dude.
Yeah, that's probably the best machine gun.
Yeah.
The M19 is pretty good because it's not as expensive, so you won't run through your cash as much using it.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying the STG is boss.
Yeah. I need to do some tweaks to the MG. I want the MG to maybe be a longer range weapon. Right now I don't feel like it's as useful.
Ah. STG. How long will I use it for, though? That's what I'm worried about. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, yeah, I love this gun. Yeah, this is a good gun.
Yeah, the trick with the STG is you need to figure out how to line up the sights. So what I would suggest do is like aim it at a cliff and fire off a few rounds, and then look to how you need to line up your sights, because I'm not using it right now, so I can't tell you exactly. But once you figure out how to line up the sights, you line it up on somebody's head, and you'll usually get you got a good chance of getting a headshot.
Nice.
Woo! Whoa. 19-4. That wasn't too bad.
How are we looking? Doing good, doing good.
Hey, actually, one thing that I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to do is weapon unlocks. Because I've got these new weapons we're about to put in, and I'm wondering if we should just allow people to buy them, or if you should have to unlock them through rank, or possibly buy them with the gold you earn.
Well, that's the thing, because you've already got a cost system already, haven't you? You sort of valued the guns in one way. I don't know, man. You know what to do. There's a poll on Twitter. There's polls on Twitter, dude.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, because like right now you can basically select any weapon, and I feel like we probably should have some sort of weapon progression where, even if you got the cash, you can't use every weapon until you've ranked up. Or
Reggie, we're having a firefight over the bridge. It is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is the stuff,
my team this round.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I am still not on your team.
Oh crap! Ugh! I fell. I'm loving this, man, and I'm absolutely loving this.
Well, I'm glad the frame rate is holding up on this map relatively well. I know it's...
No, actually, I think it's really good. It actually seems better, even though we've got more players in it than earlier. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah.
It's quite strange.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. I was worried that this one might become a little rough, and it's... I still need to improve it a good bit, but it's definitely playable.
Look at it. It's brilliant, dude. There's people everywhere. It's just like... Oh, it's fantastic. Oh!
I love all the tracers. And...
Yeah. Oh, a grenade. Right, while I'm in the corner, let me just check the chat again. Make sure I'm not... Thank you everyone for watching, by the way. Thank you for your likes, especially thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it, and I know Reggie definitely does, so it's really cool. Thank you. Let's in Danish. Centipede. Now, a lot of people mentioning the Resistance now. Sir Nibsalot, awesome job, Reggie, making large-scale VR games a thing. Props. Nice.
Oh, hey, one thing, if you could mention out, that would be a real good. I guess they can hear me. But one thing that would be a really big help is for everybody to rate the game. It'd be great to get a lot of ratings out there. I'm not asking just everybody to give it a 5-star. Give it what you feel is a fair review, but it would really be helpful to get some reviews on the game.
Yeah, they don't really push that. You can you can buy a game and walk away. They don't really push the rating system, and you don't ever get a reminder later on. Like a lot of programs now, you buy something and like a week later you'll be using it, and it'll suddenly say, "Hey, did you leave a rating?" So yeah, as Reggie said, man, if you're going to pick this up today, could you please leave me a rating on the store? That'll help. I'm assuming that helps search profiles and stuff. Is that what it does? Is it more likely to come up? And
just if people are looking at the game and it's got good ratings, it's it's going to help them decide if they want to buy it or not.
Oh right, yeah. I never really look at that sort of thing for some reason on the PSN, but yeah, I guess so. It's weird you say that because I would do that on, say, for example, video editing software or something else. But when it comes to games, I wouldn't actually think of doing that. Was that you, Reggie? Did I just kill you? Are you a medic?
I was a medic, and I was killed over a couple guys coming down the street.
Oh my God, there's so many. There's no doorway. There's no doorway. Whoa! There's so many coming out of this street.
This is great. This is what I was hoping was we'd have this map with 32 players,
Superb. I'm glad to be part of it, man. I really am.
Yeah, this map I think has probably in the range of 4+ million polygons. So this is one of the highest polygon map we've done.
Right. Oh, Brutal Smurf, how's it going?
I'm going to come over here and steal your gold.
So, is there only 2 points where the gold is spawning?
Is it what now?
Where the gold is it only at 2 points on the map, the gold?
Yeah, it's kind of on your kind of primary spawn area. I mean, you spawn all over the map, but
right.
Each team kind of has a primary spawn. So yeah, they'll only be there.
So
it's kind of like you've got to get it back.
Sorry.
So yeah, you want to try to get it back to your area.
Yeah, I'm going to actually start doing that. I haven't done that yet.
With the rotating spawn points, though, there's really not a... Oh, crap. Damn it. I had two gold bars, and I started to head down into the catacombs, and 3 guys from the other team came up on me.
Oh, really, man? The catacombs are wicked as well.
Yeah, I thought, I'll use the catacombs to sneak back over.
Nice. So, Henry Lash, I think that's his name, or Lask, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But Henry says, I just bought this for my 72-year-old father. He's really excited to play. Thanks for making an awesome game. He's a former Vietnam Navy corpsman field medic. That's insane. Cool. Yeah, that is really cool. Hack BMX. Reggie, just so you know, I haven't heard one bad thing about this game. All I hear is that it's a must-have title.
Oh, that's great to hear. That is great to hear.
That is fantastic. And thank you, everyone, for putting these messages through here, so we can let Reggie know. That's really cool. Right, I'm going... Oh, no, don't tell him.
I have yet to be able to steal your gold. Oh my gosh.
Here you are, Reggie, I gotcha!
Was that you?
Yeah, whoa, there's so many! Oh man, walk around the corner, there's like 6 or 7 of them around one corner. We're all on the bridge, dude. We're all on the bridge. We need to get down. We need to get the gold. I think someone just wrote, can they have warships or battleships in VR?
Oh, you know, it's funny. One of the maps we talked about making was takes place on a ship.
Nice.
Because
yeah, like
we've actually got several ship models, even a submarine, and they don't have interiors. So what I was thinking was we might get Cameron to try to make an interior for them.
Right. Just to let
and
you
then
know.
Maybe have
yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, so maybe we'd have like a ship level where you're running around the ship or whatever.
That'd be awesome. Woohoo! Ah! Get ready. Oh, dude.
They will just not let us get that gold.
Ah, sweet. Man, this is crazy in the streets. This is fantastic, Reggie. This is fantastic. This is so good. Look at all the people, man. Look at all these people playing your game. I can't imagine how that must feel. Like, oh, it must be such a good feeling. Right, where's the gold? Is it marked on a map? I need to get the gold.
Oh yeah, and what is even better is all these people playing and then enjoying it, and
oh yeah,
and having a good time and laughing and
Oh my god, look at all these people. Oh no, I'm in the water, get out of the water, get out. I think I'm gonna, can I drown? Oh yeah, BMX, a GoldenEye map would be absolutely savage. I love GoldenEye, man. My favourite level was Complex, using the golden gun. I love one shot. I love a one-shot game mode for some reason. I think it's fantastic. Like that, quickest reaction wins. I love that. Well, that was a bloody good game. Look at this map. It's incredible. I've got to say it, this is my favourite map, without a doubt. It's so good.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the performance up on it.
Well, it felt fine to me, dude. Someone just wrote their friend has now gone and bought a PSVR because they played your game.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. So those are the sort of things I need to send to my Sony rep.
Yeah, we'll send them the stream. All the comments are in the stream if they need to see it.
Yeah.
What we got now? Proximity mines all day long, Brooksmith. Any plans? It took me ages to realise I could go in the water. Can't be taking the long route down. All right. My first win. So my con artist must still be in the game, and he's on your team, I'm assuming. What? I just died. I just spawned and died. They're on us.
I'm actually enjoying playing as the medic, getting used to this Lee Enfield.
Right. Right, what we're doing now, we're capturing flags now, aren't we, I think?
Yeah.
Get over the wires. Right. Get over the barbed wire. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to have to add attachments so you can add scopes to any of your weapons and stuff.
Oh, Reggie, man, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. I love attachments. I love all that sort of stuff. I love that personalisation, I think that's so cool. Have a gun your way. I think it's great. Same as like when you build a burger.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be the Burger King of FPSs.
That's it.
Boy, this is cool seeing all these people just running all over the map.
Yep. So how's your day been today in general, man? I mean, like, obviously you knew it was dropping. So what time zones? So what time was you looking at it dropping? And like, I mean, obviously it must be very exciting, or did it just feel like another day? I'd assume it'd be very exciting.
No, I mean I've been waiting on this for a while, and but you know, because we did so many betas, you know, I kind of felt fairly confident that we weren't going to have any serious issues. But yeah, it's great to be able to finally play the last 2 maps with other players.
Yes. Yeah. So I take it
And,
when you with the beta you receive the download numbers. So how many? Do you know how many times it was downloaded at all?
Let's see. I don't. I'm trying to think if the way the reports come back, they don't really separate out your titles.
Right. Okay.
And, so you know,
Dude.
I'd have to write some sort of explorer, but I think my rep had told me at one point the first week of the open beta, we had maybe like 5,000 downloads that first week, or something. So
Awesome.
Other than that, my sales reports don't make it easy for me to see just one individual title for a period.
Dude, I stole so much gold then, and I still got killed. I was really excited to get the gold back.
Hey, look in your inventory slots. After you get killed, are your gold still in your inventory? So I think there's a bug with that.
Let me just check. How do I look at my inventory?
It's on the bottom right, unless you have your HUD turned off.
Right, hold on. Bottom right. I can't see no gold, no. But I'm going to leave that on now, and I'm going to keep an eye on it. This is fantastic. This is so cool.
But yeah, you can also drop your weapons, so if you want to carry more gold, you can drop your sidearm.
Who the hell killed me?
Oh, I was trying to drop down on Danish and get him with my bayonet.
Ah.
Oh gosh, this is mayhem.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's holding up really well, man.
There's...
The frame rate is superb.
Yeah, this one's holding up pretty good. This map I'm not seeing too bad of a drop.
I think it's the same thing when you get into the open spaces where there's obviously a lot of distance involved as well. That's when you see some of it, but it's nothing, mate. I've definitely come across worse. This is good.
Yeah, I think we're at a pretty good starting point, and I just need to do some more optimizations.
Oh no! What? Where? How did I die?
Ooh,
I should be getting the STG, but I'm pretty obsessed with this gun, even though I haven't got a clue what one it is. I can't remember. I think it's the LMG. I'm pretty sure it's quite a big gun. Oh my god, there's loads of them. All them names, dude.
oh, we have got look at that, a full match.
Nice.
The well, that's good to know. With a full match, it did pretty good.
Yeah. Atomic Wasteland show. The ragdoll effect is great. Nothing like watching people go flying in the air from grenades.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was one of the things I spent some time on, was getting vehicles to knock them up in the air, and then the grenades to toss them up as well.
Yeah, it's satisfying, dude. It is satisfying.
Yeah, and one of the challenges with that, I'll kind of give you a little bit of the nuts and bolts of programming, is, when you shoot the player, or when you do damage to them, you don't know how much damage they've got. So you've got to send them a message saying, hey, I shot you. And then you got to hear back from them of, okay, that was, I'm now dead. So with the ragdolls, you hit them, and if you don't immediately throw them up in the air, it really breaks the effect. So
right.
when a grenade goes off, there's always a challenge of knowing whether you do the ragdoll effect or if they survived it, So definitely some... We got to. The one thing I noticed that people don't seem to have figured out is when you get into a vehicle, you need to go down into the vehicle, otherwise you're vulnerable.
Oh, what is that? The crouch button?
It's triangle.
Right. Oh,
yeah, so
dude. They're all on us at the spawn point. Oh no, we've moved now. That's right. Ooh. Man, I need to have a drink in a minute. I haven't had a drink since we started.
Ah!
No, am I?
Crap, I just ran into a pack of them.
But it's crazy, man. When they're all huddled together, it looks insane. Because I think we spoke about this before. You was going to actually try and achieve even more players, weren't you? You was.
Yeah, I was originally wanting to do 64, and I think 64, and that was kind of going back to the Resistance Fall of Man.
Yeah.
Having seen how much fun it was to have those big player matches, but we've had some people say they really felt like 32 players was enough, and more might be too much. So I don't know. We'll see. Once we get get things optimized a little more, and we can actually physically do it, then we'll kind of see.
Well, yeah, there's definitely enough going on. What I was going to say, someone just said, have you got any tips for them to improve using the tanks?
Yeah, first thing, when you go into the tank, hit triangle, if you're in danger of being shot. I see tanks riding around with, everybody sticking with their heads up. So that's the main thing. Use L1 to go into your periscope view. If you're in VR, you can just literally look up, put your head up to it. I think the DualShock seems to control the machine gun better than the aim controller.
Right, I'm driving now, and I didn't know if you held L1 you could see, because I was struggling to look through this little visor thing. So that's cool. That's cool. We're on our way. I think. There we go.
Yeah, and I just didn't take my own advice. I got into the tank and got shot while I was standing up. And there's actually a little trick you can do right now, and eventually I'm going to fix it. But if you're playing in flat mode, when you first go into a vehicle, it gives you kind of like an overhead view.
Yeah.
And if you push triangle and go into the vehicle, like go into the tank, you lose the overhead view. But if you switch to the machine gunner position and then back to the driver, you're still inside the tank, but you still get the overhead view. So that's a little trick you can use in flat mode. And you kind of get the best of both worlds. Got it. And we're getting spawn camped badly. Okay, how is it that you are still not on we have not been on the same team once?
Oh my god, there's so many. This is crazy. It's so good. It does, man, especially when they don't know you're in it. Oh dear. Oh! Boof. You're going down, sir. Here they all come. Whoa, no, go back, go back, go back. There we go. No, he's going too quick. How many people can you fit in the tank? I think you can have... Oh no, someone's going to drive the tank, no!
Yeah, you can get 4 in there.
4 people in the tank. Oh, fantastic. Right, whoever's driving the tank, go right, dude. Go right. I need a better angle. This is carnage. How many kills have I got? Oh dear. Don't come near my tank. Oh, baseline, how's it going? Oh, what's he put on there? Let's have a look. I mentioned something about PSVR Reddit. Baseline, hi mate. I'm the one that launched the Reddit page for the game Honour and Duty D-Day. Oh, good, nice man. Nice to meet you. Jimmy's pulled the cord, he's buying it. Nice. So yeah, we've got someone in the chat called Baseline. He's obviously a real backer of the game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. It's beautiful how the community's all coming together for this one. I
appreciate it. I know he had set up that Reddit page. I appreciate that.
Oh, Suggy, how's it going? I'm in the tank, and hold on, what's he doing? I'm literally just camping up. No, someone's gonna drive me away. Right, listen. How do I get over here? How do I get over here? There we go. Macon Artist has said, how do you drive ladders? Climb ladders. Sorry, I'm thinking about driving myself. Sorry. Right, here we go. Right, to the gun. To the gun. The big one. Here we are. Oh, why can't I turn the turret?
You got to be the gunner to turn it.
Hold on. There we go. That's it. Oh, how much is the game? What region are you in, dude? I think if you're in America, it's about... What is it in America, Reggie?
$10.
$10, because Reggie had to buy his own game, I believe, today.
Yeah, they didn't get me my codes in time, so I had to buy the whole game.
When you wrote that to me, dude, I was actually eating my dinner, I was laughing so much. That was funny. To buy your own game.
It's pretty rough, isn't it?
It's funny, dude, it's funny. Look at these guys.
Man, I think we finally got out of our spawn, man. You guys had a spawn camp for...
Nice. Soldier Gaming, how's it going? Come on, turn the bloody turret quicker. Oh, he's gone, he's gone. He's going to have to get away. Oh, headshot with a tank. Oh, dude. Oh, people are literally just vaporizing. It's really cool. Are the planes added soon? I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't want that to end. It was probably pretty boring on the stream. I do apologise, but man, I was just blowing people up all over the place. Oh, dude, that's funny. Nice. 23. Look at that. 23 kills and 4 deaths.
Oh, God.
The tanks,
yeah, y'all
man.
had a spawn camp. We couldn't get out of our spawn. Like the airfield.
Oh, dude, that was fantastic. That was awesome. So that scribbling you can hear now is Reggie taking notes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize y'all could hear that. Yeah, I'm writing down little notes.
Nice. Is it notes about the game or like shopping lists or?
Yeah, just little things like that note. I was like, we need some more cover back there on the airfield.
I want to get in this. I want to get in this. I want to get in this group of unibrow soldiers. Look at them go. I want to keep up with them. I've got to watch this. I've got to watch this. I want to get in. Can I get in? Let me get in. Jesus, these jeeps are so fast. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, I'm in. Let's go, boys. Right, Maximus. Baseline has asked, any plans for, I think he said for drivable Tiger tanks. Let me just check that. Yeah, drivable Tiger tanks.
Yeah, we've actually got a Tiger that's already been made. It's just, there's just some setup that's got to be done.
There you go, Baseline. Oh, dude. Yeah, Suggy, man, it is so good. I suggest that if everyone doesn't mind, or if someone could post it in the chat, if you could put the Twitter of Strange Games in the chat, that'd be great. If you could head over to Twitter and follow Reggie. He's always listening for feedback and your comments on the game, and yeah, he's just an all-round great guy, and he's a real part of the VR community as well. So. And spread the word of the game.
Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that.
That's all right. I'm only saying what I feel. Oh, that was you and me! That was you and me!
Was that you?
That was you and me, dude. That's it. Excellent stuff.
I see somebody's already ranked up to the heavy class.
Oh, wow.
Man, I couldn't believe that. Somebody said they were playing for like 12 hours straight today.
It is a great game, though, man. It is. It's so
Thanks,
good.
man.
Ah, what can the engineer class unlock?
When you say unlock, you mean like what is their special ability?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, they the engineers can steal an enemy vehicle. So like if you're an engineer and there's a tank that's got a crew in it, you can go up and steal it, and it'll eject the enemy crew. They can engineers can also repair vehicles. Now, once you reach the heavy class, you can get the rocket launcher, and the rocket launcher will knock the treads off a tank and disable it.
Oh, dude, I'd love that.
So engineers can repair the treads.
Oh man, I need to get a rocket launcher. I need to get that rocket launcher.
And I think I was mentioning earlier that one of the other things which we don't have in just yet, but eventually they'll be able to reset a vehicle. So if they get stuck on something, like
Yeah.
stuck in a ditch, or
It's funny you should say that. That literally just happened. I was like laying upside down in the Jeep, thinking, is he going to flip over on his own? Or, whoa, so many. Right, let me check the chat again. Let's have a look. Oh, dude, I keep just bloody went on Twitter. Here we go. Oh, thanks,
and I
Jimmy.
think we'll eventually.
Cool. What's the hit recognition like? I had trouble knowing when I was being shot in the beta. LTTG, I think it's absolutely fine. I haven't really heard anyone else give any feedback about hit detection. Have you had any feedback from that, Reggie? Or
No, I haven't heard anything. I mean, it's a pretty general hit detection. It's not. It's just basically a pretty broad, hit zone for each player.
yeah, yeah. I mean, is it clear that do headshots do more damage in the classic stuff like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just said there's like 2 colliders, one for the body and one for the head.
Yeah.
So
shooting the shins won't do you any favors.
yeah, well, shins and body are all the same. So yeah, you can shoot somebody in the foot and kill them just as easy as the body, but.
Nice.
With 32 players, it's just not practical to have multiple, too many hit areas that you have to test for.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Tucker. How you doing? Matt Owen. Sorry, sent you a party chat. Was trying to join you from the. Oh no, no worries, dude. It's all good. Waiting for you to accept my friend's request. I will. Do you know what? I've got the PlayStation app here. I will do that right now. The other thing to do for PlayStation VR, we've got a community, the Gamertag VR community. If you're looking for other players, I think we've got about 180 players in there at the moment. And they're quite a vocal bunch sometimes. If you jump in there, I've got him now. Let's have a look. Sir Maticus, I believe, is the guy, I'm going to assume. Do you know, I haven't even checked, man. I've got 47 requests. I haven't even been through them. Yeah, LTTG. The game is out right now. I'll go through that friends list as soon as possible, people. Sorry if everyone's been waiting for me to sort that out. Yeah, Sir Atticus. No worries, man. I'll get on that. I've just done that right now. Accepted. Alright, let's have a look. What have we got? Let me get back on the chat again. Baseline. I'm currently working on a list with ideas and things that need fixing based on feedback of players I've talked to and my own experience with the game today. I will probably post it on Reddit. Nice. Tomorrow, after YouTube.Polish will give a shout out to the Reddit page. Nice. Hello, it's me, Polish Paul. I've got the freshest news in the village. He's such a sound guy. I love him.
Paul cracks me up. He is so funny. I love the way he ends his videos. He'll be talking and that's just like he ends it just, that's it, bye.
Yeah.
The best outro ever.
Yeah, for sure. Pope Meister, take care, dude. No worries. And he said, congratulations, Reggie.
I'm sorry, who was that?
That was Pope Meister.
Oh, yeah, I saw him earlier. Tell him I said that. Or, yeah, I guess he can hear me. I keep forgetting they can hear everything I say.
That's all right. It's all good.
But yeah, thanks, Pope Meister.
Don't know if I need a Jeep here. I'm not sure it'll work out on here. What is the meaning and what is the message?
Is the message. He is such a character.
He is. He's just a really nice guy as well. Like I've been speaking to him and a lot of other tubers for over a year now, and it really does feel like, you know, we're all friends. It's really cool. Whoa! Who was that?
Was that
no
you?
Way! No way! You right, man.
I wish you could have seen it from my view. You went flying up in the air.
I saw it in a pretty good view, man. I got a bonnet straight in the face. LTTG review says, is this the beginning of the VR Battlefield franchise? Nice. That'd be so cool. Look at this map, though. Look at that. I mean, you could have cut the map here, and it'd have still been pretty cool. To let alone have another whole side of the map, and we can go underneath. It's just crazy.
Yeah, Cameron was pretty ambitious on this one.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, and we actually cut it back. It was actually going to be bigger. You could actually go all the way across the big main bridge, go across the river, and there was going to be an area out there. But I'm like, nah, I think it's big enough as it is.
Oh, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. Right. Oh, I can't take it. How do you throw grenades? I think it depends on what controller you're using. Someone's asked, what is the engine built on this game? What is the graphical engine? Is it Unity or?
Yeah, it's just Unity.
Nice. Yeah, so how do we throw grenades, Reggie? Because I haven't actually got one at the moment. How would you throw one using the aim controller?
You just push the triangle key to equip it, and then you just throw it like anything else. When you pull the trigger to throw it, you can cook it. So it only throws when you release the trigger.
Nice.
Oh man, they've got all the control points.
Oh yeah, we've got Decepticon in the house with G. Who's this? Looks like he's having a wee in the corner. We'll kill him. So yeah, if you have it, so Sal's Ketchup VR just said, if you've got a move on at the same time, would that then change for the grenade?
Yeah, if you're playing with like a, dang it, you just walked all the way over there and you shot me as I come out. Correct. Yeah, if you're playing with a move and an aim, you can equip a grenade on the move. And you can actually enable realistic grenade toss in the VR options, and that allows you to literally sling the grenade by throwing, by basically moving your move.
Instead of getting like an arch, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, you literally you literally throw it, holding your move.
Nice.
But yeah, so if you're using multiple controllers, then all you have to do is is dual wield.
Excellent. Oh, absolutely, Decepticon. Oh, G-Rock, how's it going? Is this the beta? No, man, this is the actual game. It came out today. I think someone said it was $10 in America and £7 over here, roughly. And, yeah, there's loads. There's so much more in this than there is the beta, for sure. And we've got Reggie here. He's chatting to, well, me, but all you guys as well, as much as possible. And the guy's just full of ideas. And there's so much more to come in this game, I believe. G-Rock, going to buy it now. Fantastic. Another thing Reggie mentioned, oh right, it's $8.99 on sale in the NA. That's beautiful. What a bargain.
Yeah, which I wanted to do a simultaneous sale, but I couldn't get anybody in the EU to respond. So as usual, you guys get screwed over there.
Nah, that's man. To be fair, that price for me is very good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad y'all feel like it's a good value.
I think it's incredible value. I'll be honest. I can't. You know, there's probably not a word I can think of that could make me work out the value for what we're getting here. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think I've actually had a number of people say they felt like it was underpriced. So,
yeah, dude.
I
mean, you don't want to say it, but yeah. I mean, LTTG just said the same thing. He said he would have paid more. So yeah. I mean, I'd have happily laid down $12.99 for this, to be honest. Nice baseline,
I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you making the game. I think it's fantastic. I think it's so good.
Ooh, yeah,
I love it.
It's been a long journey, but it's a relief to finally have it done. But you know, we still have so much more we want to do with it.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't say to have it done, but to have it released.
Yeah, that's it, man. And how long does it take for you to start, like getting the money yourselves? I think is it quite a long? Is it quite a while? Do you have to wait a while? Do you get numbers as well, sale numbers?
You know, and kind of as you might figure. I mean, we get stuff instantaneously from sales reports instantaneously on the North American store, but EU is like once a week.
Right.
But surprisingly, we get paid monthly by the EU, whereas we get paid quarterly by the North American store. So that's like the one area that the EU is better than the North American region. So we do. So yeah, we'll start seeing money come in from the EU immediately, and then we'll get our first, payment from the North American store in May.
Man, quarterly is quite harsh, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be. If you miss, like I say, if you miss in the end of the quarter, and say the quarter ends in March, and say you just miss and release in April 1st, well, that's another 3 months you got to go before you see any money from your project. So.
PSVR Gamer, how's it going? Let me get on the chat again. All right, here we go. Whoa, man, it's so much. I feel like I've missed so many comments. I do apologise, guys, if I have missed any. I've tried to do my best today. Zhang J, price is smart to inject consistent players. Yeah, that's true. You're going to get a lot of people jumping in, and that'll keep the online communities going. What happens if the host quits? Yeah, so is there host migration? What would happen if I quit today?
Yeah, it's host migration, so.
Fantastic. I think that's one of those things that, even when we were talking about Firewall, that doesn't happen in Firewall. I'm pretty sure if someone leaves, if the host leaves, that's it. That we're all put back to the main menu. So that's really cool that you've put that
really?
in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man.
I thought I'd heard that they were fixing that. I mean, I don't know for sure, but...
Well, that's what seemed to be happening today. That's what's happening to me today. It was a nightmare, really, the end of it.
Oh, really? Okay.
So Joker Child the Gamer has asked, is this region locked?
No, it should be available everywhere. Let's see. It's probably not available in Russia, and it's not available in the region that Japan and I guess China are in.
Right. What else we got?
Russia requires a different ratings, and so that's the only reason we don't have it available there. Is there a store that it's not showing up on?
I'm not sure. If you could let us know if there is a store... North Korea.
Yeah, that would probably be SIEJ's territory.
Right, so that guy's will...
All...
How's it going, man?
Yeah,
TCHX said, "Grats to Reggie for the release. It's looking great."
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Nice. Let's go. Let's see some more killing quickly. Ooh, that play.
It's kind of cool seeing these little heads pop up out of the trenches. It's like whack-a-mole.
Do you know what, right? And it's I went to a it's on the channel as well. I've done a little video of it. I went to they have like an indie developer show, but it's also quite big as well. There's 2 shows a year basically. One's like an indie one, one's for bigger stuff, and they had Street Fighter 2 Whack-A-Mole edition. Honestly, man, every move was based on a whack-a-mole. It was crazy. Right, who else we got? We've got some more questions coming in. Can you hear people on their mics? Is it proximity based, or is it only people on the team? If we was at a party chat, how would that work?
It's only squad mates right now. At some point, one of the things I do want to implement is proximity chat. I'm just not sure. You know, right now voice chat is all kind of handled by a lot of the Sony back end. In order to do proximity chat, what you have to do is actually tap into the audio stream and then feed it to, you know, a spot in the map where the player is physically standing. And I'm not sure how to do that yet. So once we have a little bit of time, we'll reach out and see if that's a possibility with the Sony chat system.
Oh, cool. Oh, Will, yeah, to go along with that HOTUS, we was talking to Reggie earlier, and he was telling us about some of the plane, the plane. So, is the plane game? Is it going to be usable planes in Honor of Duty D-Day, and it will support the HOTUS?
Yes, actually, just heard back from Thrustmaster. They said they're going to be sending us dev kits, but we heard that back in January, and they never heard from them again.
Yeah.
So, as long as they send them, yeah, we'll add HOTUS support.
Nice. Yeah, that guy's Will has just bought his HOTUS and Ace Combat, so yeah, he's going to be really happy about that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the planes in. That's that and a party system are kind of the 2 big priorities going forward.
Yeah. No worries, Chris. Thank you for joining the stream and thank you for asking the questions, man. That's what it's all about.
All right. Well, I'm probably going to have to bug out of here. It has been great playing with you guys and getting all the questions. I really appreciate the support.
No worries, Reggie. It's been an absolute blast, man. Thank you ever so much and congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to be back working on some patches. I haven't seen really too many issues that need fixing. Some minor things, but if anybody runs any bugs, definitely let me know.
Yeah.
Best place to do is go out to our forums on our website.
Yeah.
And post something there. But I want to try to get some of the new medals worked in. And the end of round display screen, but it'll give you a little better display of what you've done, or you know, how you've done that round. So those will be things will probably be coming this week.
Okay. Someone just said, "Can you fix spawn killing?"
Yeah. Well, you don't really have fixed spawn points, so you spawn kind of closest to your teammates. The problem is if all your teammates have to be in that area, like what happened last match on the airfield. So what I need to do is give some better cover to some of those areas so you have the ability to fight your way out if they kind of pin you in, and none of your teammates can get out. But if one of your squad mates gets out, you'll spawn near them.
Nice. Yeah, go on.
So yeah, if there's any areas where where you find that you don't have the ability to effectively fend off an attack and get out, we'll put some more cover in.
Nice. So as I said earlier, if you look up in the chat, Jimmy have kindly put a link to Reggie Strange's Twitter page. He's always out there. He's always listening to the community for feedback. And if you've got any thoughts on the game, please share them with him there. He's a real strong part of the VR community and the PlayStation community. And thank you everyone for coming through. Reggie, I don't know if they're all saying thanks.
That's great.
For doing this,
listen, I really appreciate the community and what you guys have done to help us out. So, without y'all's support, I mean, we wouldn't be here.
Oh, that is superb. No worries, dude. Are you seeing this round out, or are you making a move?
Let's see, what time is it? How much we got left? Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish this round out real quick.
Cool. That's it. You know the one, PSP, PSVR. Get this game.
But yeah, one of the biggest things people can do is spread the word. Just tell their friends about it. I think I've probably told you before. Our biggest challenge is just getting exposure because, it just seems like the big gaming sites, just don't really take a big interest in VR and smaller studios. So. Yeah,
that's it, man. Well, that's kind of what me and what the other streamers wanted to do. That's part of the reason we do it is because you just want it to do well. You want VR to get out there. Do you know what I mean? To get the word out there, get people seeing the games. I know it's difficult, and I've mentioned it before. And this is where I think the Oculus Quest is going to be very important for VR. Is that ability to be able to take that headset with you and just say to someone, "Try this." Instead of having to get them to your house and stuff like that. I think mobile VR will sell more VR in general. And, at the end of the day, I think that's the tough bit. Like, I know you get even arcades in other countries, VR arcades. I haven't been to one yet. I've actually been invited to 2 in London, which I'm going to go and pop and I'll take Mrs. GT with me to do a bit of filming, try and get some attention for them as well. It's just awesome. Everyone's just behind virtual reality at the moment. I think it's fantastic. I really do.
Yeah, I really think this is the thing that's going to change gaming.
Yeah. Yeah. And, dude, like, if you're going to make a game on Star Wars and Tron, like, I don't know what title, what sort of game title have you even imagined for something like that? I don't know where to start.
Well, I know the gameplay we want to have, and so we're still kind of figuring out the story and the universe that it'll be set in. So
yeah,
but yeah, really looking forward to doing that one. So, but yeah, what I'm hoping will happen is we'll have pretty good success with this, and then allow me to bring on some more people to start helping out, and we'll start making progress faster.
Superb! I can't wait to see what else comes from Strange Game Studios.
Thanks, Chris. Man, it has been a blast. Thank you so much for doing this, Chris.
Thank you, sir. No worries. Thank you for joining.
All right. Well, I got to get.
No worries. Take care, man. See you later.
All right. See you.
And now we're back. Hey. To find another race. Why are we singing The Prodigy? I love it. They are awesome. Oh, TCH, thank you ever so much, dude. No, thank you for joining. How's it going, man? You alright? It's what, sorry? Smurf, how's it going, dude? Nice, oi oi Savaloy. You been enjoying this? Nice. Yeah, you like gameplay? Right, I'm going to have to turn some sound down in this game because I can't hear a thing anyone's saying. Got ya. Right, that's better. Bloody hell. Yeah, unfortunately, man, I'm going to have to make a move myself in a minute. Oh, wicked. That was really nice of Reggie to come in. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Every time I've interviewed him or chatted to him, I'm like, he just... If you sat there and you sat with your friends and decided to imagine a game, That's basically what comes out of his mouth, and and he actually makes it happen, like, or he tries to make it happen, and you're like, it's crazy, you know? Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. Who we got here? Thank you very much, Atomic. G-Rock, On Duty funnier than Battle 5. Nice. TCH, oh, thank you. What else? What do you think we should be added content-wise? Baseline, I'm not sure. I'm actually really happy with what we've got already, and I keep bearing in mind the price point. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, the fact he's adding free for all, I'm pretty much like really happy. I'd love to see the flamethrower. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, chat's been working for a couple of days apparently, gameplay. But obviously you lot know that most of the time I use the PC and OBS and stuff. But tonight I've been at the gym and I'm looking a bit of a state, so I thought I'd use the PlayStation. Wolfie Ninja Gaming. Is this game only VR? No, this is also a flat game as well as virtual reality. So yeah, you're pretty cool there. Yeah, we could do that. You alright, guys? Son, how's it going? Oh, cheers, Sal. So you already covered that one. Superb. Alright. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make a move after this one, guys. But thank you ever so much for coming through. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. You made Reggie really happy with all that feedback. You could hear it in his voice, man. He's and having a full lobby as well. He was loving it. To see his game running like this was must have been amazing, dude. Must have been amazing. And it's just so positive. It's just great how positive everyone is. Oh my god, can I get in this? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Right, hold on. Yeah, no, get down. Get down. Get down. No. Press, I see, press Y to get down. That's shut. Right. Am I doing the gun now? No, I want to get on. There we go, I'm on the cannon. Right. Right, here we go. Who's driving this tank, dude? I'm on the turret, I'm ready. Oh! Come on. Oh, you got the trophy. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, DJ, we'll get it done, man. We'll get it on the, what I'll do is I'll set it up on the, I'll probably set it up on the Discord. If anyone wants to check the, vaporized. If anyone wants to, check the links in the video, every single social media thing I'm on is there. And, the Discord's been growing, so I might check it out on the Discord. But also we'll put it on the Gamertag VR community. The only thing is it limits you to only inviting 8 people for some reason. But I could always check it out. There was a time and a date. Oh, nice! That was fabulous. Right, I've got to make a move. Thank you ever so much for playing, everyone, in the game as well. It was you made the game look fantastic today. You did, man, you did. Right, take care, everyone on the stream. Thank you for your likes, thank you for your comments, as I said earlier. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you.